Hey everyone, this is Looking for Scrap, and today we are doing something a little bit different. When I started making this channel for Flesh and Blood content, one of the things I really wanted to do, on top of making budget content, trying to dabble into gameplay video stuff, one of the things I really wanted to do was make jank decks because I love bad strategies or janky strategies or unproven strategies to begin with, or in general, I guess. So today we have Ira Scarlet Revenger, which is not a janky hero, but I am running a janky card, which you might see in the title and you might see on the very right side of the screen. But let's get into Ira first. So Ira Scarlet Revenger, simple hero. Your second attack each turn gets +1. Ninja hero, 40 life, 4 intellect. But the main card we're building a deck around is 10 foot tall and bulletproof. We're not really building the deck around it, really, but we are running 3 copies of 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and I want to see if this card is actually good or not. It's a pretty weird card. It blocks for 10, it attacks for 10, and when this attacks or defends, your hero gets -2 intellect during your next end phase. So instead of drawing up to 4 at the end of end of your turn, you draw up to 2. So essentially, this card becomes like a 4-card 10, or 3-card 10 because you pitch a blue, or a 4-card 10. Yeah, you pitch a blue to attack for 10, and you draw 2 less cards during your next turn. Or it's a 3-card 10 on defense. If you block an attack for 10 using 10 Talent Bulletproof, you draw up the 2 cards in your next turn. So you basically spent 3 cards to present 10 points of value, or you spent 4 cards to present 10 points of value. So why Ira? So Ira works pretty well with 2-card hands, is my initial thoughts, because of her equipment suite, which is the 2 Harmonious Kodachis, right? So generally speaking, Ira could just pitch a blue to Kodachi in one cost attack, or pitch a blue Kodachi and then CNC or something like that. So my general thinking is, what if we just take this 10 foot tall and bulletproof card, and the -2 intellect doesn't matter at all, and we just send the rest of our hand, and we just don't block on their opponent's turn, and just try to outvalue our opponent with this insane card. Because I think this card is very good, but the problem is that it's a really hard mental barrier to get over. So I think that hopefully I can prove that it's okay, at least in this video. I've been testing this card for at least a week now, and it's felt pretty good. I know when to take it out now. I was forcing it into every matchup at first, but I'm pretty sure you do not take it into Rune Blades, Ninjas, Warriors. Rune Blades, Ninjas, Warriors. I think there's a couple more missing, probably. We'll figure it out. So other than that, this is a fairly standard Ira list. This is taking inspiration from Shoma Yamamura's Ira list that he took to top 8 at a recent calling. But one of the things I'm adding to this deck instead is I'm adding 3 leg tap. My general thinking is, if I'm going to attack with 10 foot talent and bulletproof, then I want to be aggro enough to bring my opponent down to a low enough life total. So I'm running more go again attacks than a normal Ira list. So we're running 3 leg tap, 3, and also combos with Regent Knee Thrust. Otherwise, pretty standard list. Bittering Thorns, Inline Strike, Torn Tempo. Looking for a Scrap, there it is. This card's pretty good. Looking for Scrap is pretty good in Ira. I've gone around to liking it a lot more and more as I started playing with the card. And we're also running Double Strike in the sideboard, and Spinning Wheel Kick, Scar for a Scar, defense reactions. Scar for a Scar has actually been proven to be very good. I thought it was kind of like a joke card at first, but it turns out it's still pretty good in 2025. 0-4 Go Again, with almost an irrelevant line of text, or a line of what's the word? Requirement? Almost an irrelevant requirement. You basically almost always go again, and if it doesn't, well, you can throw it in the card draw with Mask Momentum. We're also running the classic disruptive cards: Censor, Command and Conquer, Weakest Link, Amnesia. Rowdy Locals we're running 3 of. I really love Rowdy Locals. Sometimes you just get someone with it. Obviously 3 War Morgus Diplomacy because it's one of the best zero-cost blue block 3s in the game because it can just randomly hose some decks. We're running AB1 and Zephyr Needle. Pretty standard stuff. And that's it. That's it for this really quick rundown. So we're going to just try to run it on Talishar to see if we can 10-foot tall and bulletproof someone. So let's get right into it. Levia Shadowborn Abomination. We'll wiggle a second. We will bring in 10-foot tall and bulletproof, actually. Thank you. Let's bring in defense reactions. Scar for Scar. Weakest link for sure. Do we want to run Scar for Scar and... I think we want to run defense reactions instead. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Opponent's going first. Let's see what they got. They're on pretty standard stuff. Oh, let's start with the Wreck Realm. That's pretty good for them, actually. Let's just block with Sense. No, let's block with... Let's block with 2 blues. It's fine. Get some blues in the... Get some 1 costs in the graveyard. Or 1 attacks in the graveyard. Okay. Let's lead with Bittering Thorns. If they block Bittering Thorns, then we weakest link them. Actually, no, they took it. So I think we weakest link them. They might have a Deadwood Rumbler in hand or a Wild Ride if they're on Wild Rides. I don't think we need to threaten Mask Momentum right now. Just send the weakest link over at them. If we're really lucky, they'll block with equipment, but I don't think they will. Oh, they're blocking with equipment? Oh, wow, they're giving me Carrion... No, no way. No way they're giving me Carrion Husk now, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, they're giving me Carrion Husk. Nice. It feels good for me. Blood Rush. Okay. So they had a Deadwood Rumbler in hand, that's why they went for it. We can go pretty defensive this turn. Try to keep Rising Knee Thrust. So we're going to Flick-Flack here to blocker 5 with the Pouncing Key. Ooh, yeah, look at this. Block for 5, sink below, block for 9. Don't sink this way. Good value for us. Oh, I'll keep putting in... Okay, so I turned a manual Tunic, so I had to remember to actually put a count on my Tunic now. It's going to take me a while to get used to doing it in Talishar. Let's see. Kodachi for 1. Kodachi for 2. Oh, they're going to block the Kodachi. No, they're blocking, okay. Let's see. They already put a Shadow Realm Horror. And they blocked with a Dread Screamer. So, what would be... let's just name Dread Screamer. I think we just named Dread Screamer. Swing big, okay. Oh, they did have Dread Screamer in hand, but I don't think they were going to play with that. I'm just going to sink below, and then keep the hand. Up my Tunic. Kodachi for 1. Kodachi for 2. They're going to block. Nope. I did notice in the very early turns they pitch, or when they pitched for the Blood Rush turn, they pitched Reckless Swing, so we got to watch out for Reckless Swing. Okay, they're blocking with equipment here. see. Lake Tap, Bittering Thorns. This is a pretty good hand. If they play Pulping, we get them because we have the Flick Flack in arsenal. Wild Ride. Discards our Deadwood Rumbler. I think we just take this. No, I'm gonna play Flick Flack in case they have CNC. That's fine. We'll take it. Don't forget my Tunic. Kodachi for 1. Always leave with the Kodachi for 1. Bittern's Orange of 5. The question is, what will you give me this turn? Scowling Fleshback. Okay. Oh, get rid of the favor scene. We got lucky there. Alright. Lake Tap for 5. I'm gonna draw a card. Usually the card draw does not matter, but sometimes people get scared and think it does matter. We haven't seen our 10-foot tall and bulletproofs yet, though. I wish we were able to draw some. Let's see. Draw. Just throw this for 1, whatever. They should not be taking this, I think. But let's see. Oh, we drew it! We drew it! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. Hold. They're going to swing big for 10, and we're just going to block for 10. Okay. Shadowrun Horror for 9. No go again, because they only hit 1. Alright, I'm going to block for 10. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, they conceded. That's fair. Let's see, how many hits did they have left? Oh, bummer. If they got go again. They couldn't shade Death Hatcher me, but they got go again, for sure. Been a little bit different game. Oh well. Nice. Let's keep going. Azalea. I generally actually like going second against Azalea. It might not always be right, but I'm gonna go second. Let's bring in Zephyr Needle, even though it's possible that they could be on, they could be on Sandscour, which Zephyr Needle would be significantly worse. But we're gonna try like this. We're not gonna run Flick Flack too much Flick Flacks because they bring in Dreadbore. We're kind of, we're gonna be in kind of a problem. So, but we only need 6 defense reacts anyways. Yeah, let's try like that. Sandscour, yep. So we'll try not to use Zephyr Needle unless we can suss out the Fate Foreseen. Because I know Sandscour decks do like to run Fate Foreseen. Blind Azalea. Heatseeker. That's not good for us. Alright, they, you know, got lucky there. That's fine. Let's keep the hand. Stone Rain. We got a pretty good hand here, so we're gonna start with Kodachi. Scarf for Scarf with Go Again. 5 Go Again. And then let's Torrent of Tempo. In case they want to give us blocks. See, they had to do a Fate Foreseen. See? That's why we don't attack with Zephyr Needle. Alright. This will be an interesting one. Deadeye. Deadeye Seek and Destroy. Oh. This is brutal. What can you do here? What do you do with? What do you do? Oh man. Which one do I want to keep? I guess we keep looking for scrap. Tunic. I don't know why they picked CNC, because they didn't know Arsenal CNC is CNC anyways. Do I want to risk getting? I'll risk it. Why not? They have favor scene? Nope, not this time. Zero cost. It's fine. Throw throw a little one at them. Alright, 10 foot tall and bulletproof, save me. Order this so seek and destroy happens first. Arsenal this. Sand Scour. Let's block for 5 here. Ooh, good thing we have Seek Flow. One of Razor Reflex. Tunic, and then let's use Tunic to attack with Sensor. Hopefully it hits. I mean, we're naming Red in the Ledger every time. That card is really good against us. We'll just name Red in the Ledger and pass. 10 foot tall? For the fans. Come on, deck. 10 foot tall and no. Codex Frailty, that's pretty good. This card's a Battering Bolt. Block for 6. No, their hand must have been horrible. Tunic to 1. Kadachi for 0 because of the Frailty token. Let's just fling the Spinning Woodcock for 5. See what they do. They're getting kind of low, which is good for us. Oh, there's a Fate for Scene. they didn't have it when we hit the Zephyr Needle. When we hit with the Zephyr Needle. 10 foot tall? Oh. Oh, man. Not the Death Whistle. It's fine. Red and Ledger. Oh, Judge, Jury, Executioner. Okay. Can they pump it enough? Can they pump it up enough? 8. If they... Oh. So we will block with equipment here. I'll give you my equipment. Let's Fate for Scene. Let's leave on top. If they had Red Rizzers, they got me, but that means they won't have an arsenal. Tunic. Kadachi. Lake tap. So we do have Warmongers on top. Okay, they're not going to give us Warmongers. Coming for 5 with looking for scrap. Arsenal that. 10 foot tall bulletproof, please. At least let me see it once before the game ends. Red and Ledger. Okay. We're just gonna risk that they Do they have Rain Razors? I think they only should run one copy of Rain Razors unless it's a different list. Then yeah, they only should run one copy of Rain Razors and one copy of Razor Reflex. So you should be good here. Are we home free though? Let's see. Zephyr. I'm fine that they've foreseen this now. Looking for scrap. Keep the pressure on. And dude, so let's attack again. I'll be taking it. And then just Warmonger's Diplomacy them. This should seal up the game. Yeah. Whew. Man. Oh, we're about to draw it! Oh man. Oh man. We would have totally just ended the game by attacking for 10. Oh man. We gotta get at least one game where we can play 10 foot tall and Bulletproof. This is just me showing how good Ira is, not good how good 10 foot tall is. Well, we got there though. Nice. Sweet. Let's keep it going. Oscilio. Let's go first. AB1. They do run a lot of defense reactions, so we're not going to Zephyr Needle. Yeah. We're just gonna race them. We're just gonna bring a Flick Flack. But generally just gonna race them and hopefully they ain't got it. No, if they're gonna race them, let's try double strike. Let's just bring in no defense reactions. We'll try it. We'll try it. We're for science. For science. We're going to go first because Oscilio loves going first, so we cannot let Oscilio go first. Back in warning. Let's start with Kodachi for 1. Oh, we forgot the Tunic. No! Oh no. Oh, the comments are gonna yell at me for forgetting Tunic. This is why manual mode is good though, because I will have to keep remembering Tunic, because the game does normally should not just let you put the counter on Tunic every time. So, no, I forgot Tunic. That's not me. I'm not gonna do it. Warning: unfind array key. A lot of warnings. Hopefully their hand is just entirely full of instants, so they won't block at all. If they let me hit with Bittering Thorns, that's good. But, yeah, they're gonna block here. Oh, Yellow Blast Oblivion. We're on the full blast. I think this is the full blast list. So we're gonna throw Bittering Thorns, they're gonna block with their hand, and then we'll name Warmonger's Diplomacy, and then they will have to pray. That's just how it goes. So hopefully they do block with this hand. Because Warmongers will be devastating if they don't know what they're going to draw. Oh, they're giving me armor. Oh, wow. Really? I'll accept. No blocks. Comet Storm's a little scary, because we're on AB1. But it should be fine. Alright. We're just gonna play Warmongers. They're gonna probably name Peace. And then we're just gonna name War every time. We will Arsenal the Resident Ethos because we do have late tap. Generally speaking, I should not Arsenal blues, but this is a blue that we can Arsenal. So yeah, one of the things we do have to watch for is the Comet Storm Shock that they tried to block with. Let's see, what did they pick? They chose Peace, yeah. That's fair. They will get a few free points of damage on us. I'm not gonna stop them. If they have 2 blues, that's pretty devastating for us. But if they have triple red, this will be okay. 2 blues would let them do Comets from Shock Melded and then activate Volsar. If they do that, what do I want to do? Well, let's pay attention to see if they Arsenal. If they do if they try to Arsenal a card, then we CNC them. This all depends on what they want to do. The Sensor's pretty good to keep around. Not with this hand, though. What else can we do? Oh, my opponent's inactive? Oh, there we go. I was wondering. Choosing both? Double blue? Oh, this works now. Yeah. Let's pitch away the Sensor. And they will activate Volstar, probably? Yeah. And they hit us for 6. It's pretty good. I'm not A-Bing that. Alright, don't forget Tunic. Can't forget Tunic. No. Let's start with Spinning Wheel Kick. Hopefully they don't have a Sigil in Arsenal. That would be the worst case scenario. So Sigil in Arsenal would be pretty bad. But 7 damage is pretty good. Oh, you might have noticed I did take in 10-foot tall and Bulletproof in this matchup. And you're probably wondering why. I don't have a good answer for you, other than it was funny. I'm still trying to test it against Wizard. I have not placed against Oscilio very much with 10-foot tall and Bulletproof yet. So I do want to try to see how it is against Oscilio. I know against Verdance, specifically, it's pretty good. Main reason why is because you block out Felling of the Crown with just 1 card. But against Oscilio, it's a little bit worse. But I do want to try it offensively, because I think Oscilio cannot block it very well. So sometimes you just checkmate them. My theory is you checkmate them once they go down to 2 cards in hand and they're at 6. And sometimes they just cannot block it. So this might be a tricky thing for our opponent. What did they pitch last turn? They pitched a blue Destructive Aethertide and a yellow Blast. So they are probably on 6 Blast. So I hope this is not a Sigil. Oh, it's Eclectic, okay. I do not want them to have that card. Flittering Charge. They have CLV. I can't really stop it, so I'm just gonna let them have it. They might have... Oh, Blink, okay. This is fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, Amp. Pitching a card. Mind Warp. I can't prevent that. I'm just going to take the 4. So they don't have an Arsenal. Let's just try to clear our Arsenal out. Let's check with Rising Nethrust. I did get punished this time for keeping Rising Nethrust, by the way. So, I guess I probably shouldn't have Arsenaled it, knowing what I drew now. But it'll be fine. The Mind Warp. It was good that I did not block the Mind Warp turn. Let's see. You take that. You probably take the Kodachi, unless your hand's not good. And then let's just send the Rising Knee Thrust. Get a 1 attack in the graveyard for looking for scrap. They're just they might. Are they gonna pop off on me? This would be unfortunate if we get popped off on. But they did discard a blink, which makes me think they don't have the turn. Source of that. Is this hand good? I think we try to block for 10 foot tall and bulletproof if they play electrostatic discharge. We just block for 10 on 7. High voltage. Amp 2. Oh, am I getting mind warped again? Tunic, okay. Mind warp? Destructive Aethertide. Okay, so I lose my CNC here. Right? Yeah, I lose my CNC. I'm not gonna stop it. You got my CNC. We have a pretty neat hand next turn, which is Torn Tempo. If they don't block it, we center them. I think we play Torn Tempo as a second card. No, we have to do it last. Yeah, okay. They discarded Sigil of Solace. That's an interesting thing. Interesting play. I guess they're looking for action. Tunic. Kodachi for 1. The dream play is we draw a blue off Torrent of Tempo and we 10 to Zelda. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Again, like I said early in the introduction, I'm not sure if this card is good, but it is really funny. Mathematically, also, it's on Raid in Ira. So, yeah. Taking 1? We're at a pretty healthy life total still, so we don't have to think about blocking yet. But once we get down to like 15, I think we should start blocking. Alright, I think they will block my Tournament Tempo now. But it's pretty bad for them if they block me, because they generally don't want to block. We don't want to throw 10 foot tall and bulletproof at them just quite yet, because they could just clap back at it. 10 foot tall and bulletproof is at its best if they're forced to block it, or if we just block with it for 10. So if they're not gonna block this, we're just gonna probably just censor them. Yeah, that's fine. Let's censor. Censor is really good here because if they have a full card in hand and not blocking, we just name Gone and Flash every time, and then it'll work out. So now we present Censor, they have to block it, or else they lose their turn. Oh, I guess not. I believe we just... because the only card we're scared of is Gone and Flash. So we just name Gone and Flash, and then it'll work out. Alright, now hopefully we don't draw more 10 foot tall and bulletproofs. Ah, man. You know what? That was bound to happen. Let's see. Sigil Brilliance. Channeling Valley. Actually, if they mind warp me, this is pretty good. Did they mind? Come on, mind warp. This would have been a pretty brutal Gone in the Flash turn if they had gotten the Flash and Lightning Greaves, but they didn't got it, so. Oscilio discarding Comet Storm Shock. They couldn't play it. And Twine Lightning. Oh, revealing Gone in the Flash. There it is! There it is! Oh, man. Let's block for 4. Do I want to block with that? No. I don't think I'll be able to use the Scar for a Scar, so I'm just going to block with Scar for a Scar. High voltage. Just get up Arsenal. Okay. Alright, we're gonna force him to block like crazy though, so. Let's start with a Rowdy Locals. Or pitching Rowdy Locals. This blocking Flash of Brilliance is fine. This card's gone in a flash. Okay. So we know I have the Gone in a Flash in Arsenal too. Attack for 2. You're gonna give me some cards, buddy. Come on, give me some cards. You're gonna give me 2 cards. 2 cards on your Gone in Flash turn. That's not what you want to see. Oscilio. This card's a Sigil Lightning. Down a Sigil. Pretty good. Nope. Never mind. Give me some cards, buddy. Let's go. 10 foot tall. Yes. Yes. Give me 2 cards. Can you block with 2 cards? Let's see. Give me 2. Nice. Giving me these 2 is pretty good. And the other hand is Sigil Brilliance and Gone in a Flash. Oh, I love this. You guys have no idea. I love this card. I love this card. Sigil Brilliance. They have to find something to get out. Because, like, I guess if they're playing this now, they have to. They know they have to. Oh, they're trying to find something. I don't think they should have done that though, but we'll see. I guess they don't have an arcane spell. Good hand. Hopefully we don't want the block. Okay, amp 2. It's fine. Hope to God we don't have the block. Okay, amp 2, 2 sigils. No tunic to activate Lightning Greaves. So they have 3 mystery cards, 2 mystery cards now. This card's a left side of discharge. They're looking for... That's not going to be it. Gun Flash. Let's see. If they have CLV, this will be pretty bad. So I'm gonna block here. I'm gonna block like this. We're home free. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, that 10-foot tall and bulletproof turn was so good. Could have been any other card. Could have. So this is the thing where you have to when you're evaluating cards is if you play the card and you think if it was literally any other card would have helped me here. And the answer to the last turn was no. Actually, it had to be 10-foot tall. All right, we're gonna blast him for 10. Tunic, or 11 actually. Block 11. Block 11, please. Can you block 11? Oh, you should have done that before. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! We finally did it! We played the 10-foot tall! How did it take this long for us to see the 10-foot tall when it was relevant? Oh, man. We did it! Yes! Oh, man. Oh, man. I love 10-foot tall and bulletproof. Oh, you guys have no idea. Oh, you guys have no idea how funny this card is. This card is so funny. Now, opponent did get unlucky with their draws, but they are on the all-in Blast Oblivion strat, so they are looking to high roll us. So, I think that's what their main game plan is. They didn't see Aether Spindle at all, which would help them. So, now I have to decide this game. Was 10-foot tall and bulletproof good, or did I just get lucky? They were able to mine Warp us twice, or once, I think, right? Yeah, once. Did we get lucky? I don't know if we got lucky or not. The 10-foot tall on the previous turn, when we threatened 13, that was the tipping point because we had to force them to block us. Forcing them to block with 2 cards in their potential 6-card hand with Gone Flash, brutal. Absolutely brutal. That forced them to instead of keeping around the Sigil Brilliances, they had to play them to hope to find action because they had to block with Entwined Lightning and Current Funnel, which would have been brutal for us if they were to get those. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's 3 games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all of you for tuning in into my silly little series of me trying to play janky cards. Until next time, stay safe. See you guys later. Like and subscribe.